Hey, what's good everybody? Guess what? Your boy got a haircut and I feel 5 pounds lighter. And yet despite this, I'm still overweight.
He's fat!
But aside from me being totally out of shape right now, I'm going to be talking to you guys about one of my favorite TV shows growing up, as was for many other people, and that was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now look, when it got put on Netflix and everybody started watching it, we were all ready for this hype, okay? We got to hear Iroh's amazing quotes again, Zuko's honor or lack thereof.
That's rough, buddy.
Azula's badassery and Ozai being the lingering shadow all throughout the series, while growing up with Aang and the rest of the gang and seeing him master all 4 elements to take on Ozai during Sozin's comet. You probably already watched the series, so I don't need to go over all of that. But what if I were to tell you that Ozai was not the true villain? He never was. Now, I haven't seen any other videos being made on this, but in my opinion, Firelord Sozin is the true villain of the entire series, and I'm gonna get into that right now, so let's get into it. Papa Guac. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Guac, Papa Dustin, whatever the hell y'all want to call me, back at you again with another video today. Now look, as I said, Ozai was always the lingering shadow throughout the entire series up until his face reveal in the 3rd season when Zuko comes back after betraying Iroh. We always seen what Ozai was doing. We see what he did to Zuko. We see how he raised up Azula to be this perfect weapon. We always see the, the little effects he had, killing his father, assassinating his father, usurping the throne from his brother Iroh, who had just lost his own son. We saw Ozai's ruthlessness and determination to be the #1 in the world, to be the Phoenix King. We always saw it throughout the series. He was always this shadow looming over our head. We knew we were going to get to that point at someday, but he was always this monster in the background, manipulating everything from the shadows. But despite this villainy from Ozai, despite Azula being the badass prodigy she was, you have to think about where it all started from, and it all started with Firelord Sozin. Think about it, this man was literally born the same day, was best friends with Avatar Roku, which I still think is crazy. One of the most evil people in history was literally this close to becoming the Avatar. But he grew up with this man, trained with this man, was even best man at this guy's wedding. Despite all this, Sozin threw it all away to obtain more power, to go and conquer the world. He was the one that started this conquest. He was the one that betrayed Avatar Roku and left him on that volcano to die. Then 12, 13 years later, he went up and tried to assassinate the Air Nomads just so he can get to Aang. Like, bros, for real, imagine planning an entire genocide to kill one fucking 12-year-old kid and failing at it. And he searched and searched for the rest of his fucking life and somehow had a kid at fucking 80 years old. When you think of the intro, when it talks about the Fire Nation attacking and how the Avatar vanished, we know what it was. It was all thanks to Sozin. The Air Nomad genocide was all thanks to Sozin. When you really think about it, in the final battle with Ozai, when Sozin's comet comes back around, it's fitting that the comet's name is named after Sozin. If you think about it, this comet is almost a metaphor for who Sozin is. It's his ghost watching over the world, coming back to finish the war that he started, to come back and smile upon the world that he has now conquered. When you think about how evil Ozai is, how the Fire Nation was, it all started with Sozin. Yeah, Zulon was the father of Iroh and Ozai, but he had to learn it from somewhere, and he learned it from Sozin himself. He usurped a throne that was basically made for him and eventually made for his own children. Sozin was the guy that knocked the dominoes over. He's the one that set this all into motion. I haven't seen many other people talk about it like this. We've talked about Sozin before, but I don't think people have ever really seen it. Maybe there is, and I just haven't seen it out there. But no, I don't think anyone's ever really put it like that. But in my opinion, even though Ozai is kind of the figurehead here, Sozin was the one who started it. Sozin was the one who basically did it and set it in motion for generations to come, over 100 years. The Fire Nation coming out on top in this war was the only priority. He's the one that started the cycle in his own family, started the cycle of the war, and the lies and propaganda that they would tell their own people. How the Air Nomads tried to fight against them, how they're trying to spread their prosperity throughout the entire world, teaching it to these children, indoctrinating them into believing that they are the heroes. Sozin was the guy who started all of it, and in my opinion, that's what makes him the true enemy of the entire Avatar franchise. Despite Ozai getting his comeuppance, despite Aang overcoming the odds and defeating the Firelord and taking away his bending on some stupid plot shit,
Well, maybe it is stupid, but it's also dumb.
Sozin was the guy that started this entire series, and as a great series as it is, he's the one that caused all the pain and destruction, and honestly, I wanted him to get his comeuppance more than Ozai did, and that's something even Avatar Roku didn't give him. But this is all just my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. Anyways, that's just a quick video I wanted to put up for you guys today. Like I said, let me know what you think. Did I miss anything? Did I get anything wrong? You guys let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.